Hello, this is my impromptu speech for Fundamentals of Speech class. Here's my audience. My speech is on the Sullivan County election results. First, I want to talk briefly about why local elections are so very important to us. Local elections are the elections to represent for the people who represent us in our local governments, and local governments spend huge amounts of our money. They have billions and billions of dollars that they spend every year nationally. They are the people who make decisions of what to do with all of our tax dollars that we spend in through property taxes, and in some municipalities through forms of sales tax and automobile taxes. They spend this money on three things mainly: schools, safety, and roads. Schools are the most important thing that they do, in my opinion. More than half the money they spend is on our school system. Schools change lives and they make the world a better place. Even as a person who does not have any children, I have no problem giving my money to the government to spend on schools because I don't want to live in a world with stupid people. Safety is another really important thing that our government is in charge of. It's in local government, it's mostly through local law enforcement. They are normally the people who have the most weapons in a community, which Sullivan County, I'm not sure because I've seen some stockpiles at people's houses. But they also have greater rights than the average citizen and over other citizens. So it's really important that we elect representatives that will keep our law enforcement accountable, especially considering recent abuses of the system that I think we're all pretty much aware of. Roads are also really important because it's a really fundamental aspect of our infrastructure that we all rely on every day to be able to go to the grocery store, go to school, or go to our jobs. So, God bless those people who plow the roads and fix the potholes. And one other minor thing that government is responsible for is information and making sure that the public has the ability to get the information that they need from their government. Part of that is who is running for the election, and who wins the elections. In Sullivan County this year, the elections, the three main seats were the county clerk, treasurer, the county treasurer, and the county coroners, and there were two county coroners. The county clerk was Daniel Briggs, and his main objective for his administration is what he says is to create more places for our record keeping to be stored, because currently our records are stored improperly in storage shipping containers and basements, and they're slowly degrading, and we're losing our valuable information on who did what when, and this is extremely important, especially when dealing with property and zoning laws. The county treasurer is Nancy Buck. She was actually appointed after the previous county treasurer passed away, and she seems like a very empathetic person who cares about other people and a very fiscally responsible person. And the two county coroners are Alan Keston and Abel Bachman, and they are physicians and they're doing their job. It's interesting to me that in Sullivan County, all four of them are Republicans. Especially, we live so close to New York City, I would think that it would be a little bit more liberal, but looking at the backgrounds of all of our winners, they actually seem to not be beholden to the traditional Republican ideals that the National Republican Party upholds, and much more empathetic towards the people in our county. So you really have to think about who you're voting for and not just a label who is on who you're voting for. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you're better informed about the world in which we live in and the importance of local government. Thank you very much.